All right, so this Memphis Blazers game that just happened, I'm not talking about the first game that they played against because that was the in-season tournament. My Blazers won by 2 points. I am not mad about that. We won that game. We won the important one. But after that was the second game of their homestand, and we lost by 12 points. Why did we lose by 12 points? Well, let me tell you why. So we had a lead going into the fourth quarter. Not a huge lead, but we were able to break that gap and into like a 15-point deficit with like 8 minutes left to go. And with our confidence, with our lead, we kind of knew for a fact that Memphis wasn't going to be able to do that much. You're missing 4 of your key guys. You know what I mean? Like, you don't think that Desmond Bane would be like the main driving force to bring your team back and then some, you know, and then they just decide to do that. Malcolm Brogdon forgot how to play basketball. And we also saw DeAndre Ayton completely scared to bring his back to the basket and post up Jaren Jackson Jr. And it pisses me off because Ayton is very capable of that, and he has the talent to do that, and yet he was scared crapless, and it makes me sick to my stomach. Also, Matisse Thybulle was non-existent. Let's just think about that for a minute. The only positive piece of this game, I'll say 2 positive pieces. The only positive piece of this game was Shaedon Sharpe, who did have good numbers for what he put up on the boards, and Toumani Camara. This kid is surprising me a lot coming out of the draft. 52nd overall. This guy's pretty legit, man, and I'm super glad we have him on our team. I just wish he got a little bit more playing time, and obviously he's getting that considering Simons and Scoot are both out. So it's going to push more opportunity for that. But we're not going to win games because we're relying on Jeremy Grant and Malcolm Brogdon to be our offense. That's incredible. Yeah, go Blazers. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that my expectations for this team were high this year. But I did personally believe that this team could possibly be a play-in team. And I still kind of believe that. But the reality is, if you're going to give up a 26-2 run in the fourth quarter, I have problems with that. That is a massive underlying issue that you need to solve. And honestly, I don't know how you manage that. That's freaking stupid. Not to mention that Time Lord got injured, so that doesn't help us either. And he's going to be out for a good majority of the season. He's probably not going to be back till maybe March or April, so we're pretty much lost on him. Looking at the box score here, we're seeing Desmond Bane play 34 minutes and him scoring 30 points. A lot of those points being in the fourth quarter, as well as Jaren Jackson putting up 27 points as well. Luke Kennard was a huge factor in the fourth. I think he made like 3 or 4 threes in the fourth, something like that, to like really get their team to within contention for the win. What's even crazier about this is when you look at the chart and you realize that that 14 to 15 point lead in that 8-minute mark gave them like a 95.5% chance for them to win the game and to go home happy and to have a winning record. What it turned into was one of the craziest comebacks. It's not only comebacks within that. I mean, it's not even like a crazy comeback. Like a 14-point deficit in the fourth quarter is definitely possible to come back from. But to not only do that, but to also go and lead by 12 on top of that makes it even worse. And it just, how does that happen, dude? What makes this even more ironic is the Grizzlies didn't even play good most of this game. That's what makes this even funnier, is they didn't even play that great. Like, I'm looking at our team at face value. I mean, we didn't play much greater either. I mean, Jeremy Grant dropped 27, which was kind of cool. But if you looked more onto his box score, he shot poorly. He shot like 1 for 7 from 3, dude. Like, he literally could not shoot for the life of him. I think he may have made a second 3 toward the later half of the game, but still, it doesn't matter though. We sucked. It was terrible. I mean, here's the thing. Once again, I'm not going to say that my expectations were high, but it's me saying that my expectations are high enough to say that we're not going to blow a lead to this level and get a 26-2 run made on us. Like, that's just absolutely ridiculous. And Chauncey Billups has really got to fix that team, man, because there's something going on here that we don't know about. It's crazy. Portland fans, I have hope, and I think we will get better. That's a huge question mark after this game. I really don't know if we're going to get better. I really don't know. But the only player on this team that's going to really make us better is Brogdon. And the fact that he choked out in that fourth quarter says it all. Brogdon does not usually do that. So the fact that he did that made me really sick to my stomach. I was literally over here. Let me just grab this for a second. I was literally over here screaming in my pillow. Just literally so... I I was so livid, and rightfully so. It's obviously the post-Damian Lillard era now, with Scoot Henderson and Anthony Simons officially taking over the team, whatnot. Shaden Sharp getting more of the keys handed to him, and this is, especially if we get more games like this coming into the season, this is going to be a hard season. I don't know what to really do about this, but hopefully it gets better. All I know is this, is I got tickets to the Spurs game coming here to Portland, so we're going to be watching Wemby play, and Anthony Simons will be back, hopefully by that time that game shows, so that's going to be pretty exciting. So it's gonna be good, man. We're gonna be a good team, dude. Anyways, that's gonna do it for me, man. Peace. We'll see y'all in the next one. Bro, dude, we suck so bad, dude. We're gonna be terrible the whole year. What am I talking about?